realized the woman was ashamed of admitting that she had her utilities cut off, and that she also was facing eviction. And that is not uncommon in housing court, but I was so amazed that Gina just picked up on it. I was like, what, are you superwoman? Did you see through her bag? How did you know this? Because the woman did not ask about utilities or about eviction. Another time I got to the Manhattan Housing Court early, and there was an elderly woman at our table with a white cane. The clerk came over and said that the court officers had found her outside the building in the morning when they opened the building. And I have no idea where they opened the building, but super early. And they decided to bring her upstairs so that Gina could help her, because they didn't really know. She didn't speak English. They weren't sure what was going on. She was confused about what was going on. Gina, of course, was able to talk to her, find out what was going on. She had a marshal's notice. She had left her apartment at 4 in the morning. She lived up in Washington Heights or Inwood, so she had to take the bus down to housing court. Must have gotten there by 6, say, and just stood outside until someone saw her and let her in the building. She knew nothing about any underlying housing court case. Gina got the clerks out there, she got the APS rep in the court there, and she got the judge's court attorney all in one room to talk to this woman and figure out what was going on and stop her eviction. And those two things illustrate to me the great thing about Gina is she knows everyone in the Manhattan Housing Court. She knows all about eviction proceedings. She knows all about who's in the court, what HRA can do, what APS can do, what they can't do, who the good judges are, who the bad judges are, how you file, all the sort of nooks and crannies of housing court. Gina understands those. She's also an amazing person to work with. She recognizes people's distress. She recognizes what's going on with people. She's a fantastic coworker. She organizes trips to visit a coworker of ours who is now in a nursing home. We worked with years ago, and Gina continues to organize trips to see her, Susan. We always use a training process at Housing Court Answers where when you started working at Housing Court Answers, you went and sat with a more experienced person at the information tables in the housing courts. And we always had people go sit with Gina or Carl Peterson, who are our senior borough coordinators. Carl died during the pandemic, and it's a great loss for us. But our senior borough coordinators are just these amazing people who know everything, know everyone, and are just great coworkers. Gina's also, last thing I'll say about her, is such a great coworker. She's been on and off through the years the union delegate, and of course a thorn in my side. So anyway, I just want to have everyone just recognize what an amazing person Gina is, what an amazing coworker. Members who are left in the room, if you could come up with us when Claire's done. Thank you.
As you heard, Gina's been with us a long time. Both board members have been with Housing Court Answers, only Citywide Task Force and Housing Court a long time. And working and meeting with particular staff who've been on for the longevity has just been incredible. I remember early on when we used to have to make annual lobbying trips to Albany to kiss the ring of the elected officials to get our member item money and get in the G-van. Gina would be there, would call, and the others really early on. And the other thing I think people don't fully appreciate is how difficult this job is. When we're able to make an intervention and find an attorney for somebody, or to give somebody that little piece of information or referral that makes a difference, it's very rewarding when you know there's one less homeless person, one less tenant in distress. But our work work often involves telling somebody how they're gonna get screwed. You do not have succession rights because you don't meet the definition of family. You don't have future ability to pay the rent, so I can't get you one shot to bail you out. Sorry, this is how much time you may be able to get before you have to go to the shelter system. And that is hard work, explaining to somebody not what you wish would happen, but what the person is going to be facing and how to try to combat it. So Gina's been through the thick and thin of it, and she's trained so many staff, she's so compassionate. She's gonna cry for Gina. And she's also raised children during this career of hers as well, so she's just someone I really admire and so happy that she's been with us for so long and continues to provide the services she does. So, welcome to Gina, and it's a
I use glasses now. Glasses. So I'm gonna make it very short. I'm not too good at public speaking. I get emotional, especially with everything everyone has done, the board, my coworkers. So I wrote this down, because if I talk from the heart, I'm gonna start crying. Thank you for this award. This recognition means a lot to me. For over 20 years, I have worked assistant tenant. I owe this acknowledgement to the individuals who took time to coach and train me. They taught me to be empathetic, compassionate, and a good listener. I owe this award to Angelina Anderson. I only this job 20 plus years ago. To Janet Freeman, Carl Peterson, who passed. Janet and Carl shared their years of experience and told me to be compassionate with our clients. I am so sorry, but this is me. I always cry.
And you're making me cry too.
Thanks to Angelina Anderson, Jody Horowitz, Stephanie Baccarat, Louise Silly, and Jenny Lauren. Thank you. Jenny for being there for us during the most challenging time of our lives, COVID-19. Thanks to you, our team kept tenants in their home. Thank you, Jenny. To all my co-workers, past and present, for helping me achieve this. We might have butted heads, although this has helped me to grow and also help ACA. I want to thank all of those who I work with at 111 Center Street, the staff of Harlem Legal Aid, Norton Manhattan, Housing Conservation, Goals, Met Council, Sam Hemmerstein and the staff at the law firm, the Bridge Fund, and the staff of the Commission on Human Rights. I want to thank everybody, everyone here who's worked with us every single day. We all do the same. And I just want to say thank you, everyone, and thank you to my coworkers. I really appreciate it.
It's not very good. Is everyone in? No.
You are amazing. Thank you so much.